you guys. Long time no see. I am gonna start this video. So this video that you're about to watch is actually gonna be a get ready with me from May. No, not May, June. From June. And that is how behind I am on not filming but editing. I have so much footage that I probably could like produce enough videos for the rest of the year, and I wanted to just like jump on because I would feel like weird putting up a video without like just kind of like catching up. So obviously I have not uploaded in a hot minute. Like I said, this video that I have put off editing is from June. It's actually the video where I filmed me getting ready to go to my sister-in-law's funeral. And I think I did do the like first edit of the video. I just haven't like gone in to like do the final edit and then like upload it, obviously. And I just wanted to like kind of chat for a second to talk about like what's been going on. So basically, I'll just be real. Since my sister-in-law passed away, I don't want to cry, but since my sister-in-law passed away, my mental health this year has really tanked. I have felt just so low this year since it happened, and it's already been like almost 6 months, but I also just know that it's been the worst, I think, this season, because fall was always her favorite season. Halloween was her favorite holiday. Her birthday is coming up. Her birthday was November 6th, I think. And just knowing that, and so I feel like there's just been like kind of like this dark cloud over me all summer. And so it's been really hard to be motivated to do anything besides working. And I've obviously done travel agent work, and we traveled for the travel agency. We did go to, in this vlog I'm going to be talking about us going to Disney, and we did do that trip, and I did vlog it, so those vlogs will come eventually. But I'm someone that has to go in order, so I have to put out all the other footage that I've filmed up until the Disney trip before I can do that. So I just wanted to like come on and just like talk about it because you know, I'll never apologize for taking steps back, and I think I've made it clear like through my years of being on YouTube that YouTube I do not make a penny from. I do not make any money from YouTube. And so therefore YouTube is my hobby, and then it always has to take the back burner over everything else. And so it's just been really hard to edit all this footage where I'm talking about, you know, my sister-in-law, and and things have just been really hard, you know, with work. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been struggling with the idea of potentially stopping the whole travel agent thing, because even though I have had good success with it, I just don't think my heart right now is in it as much as it should be. And I feel as though it's just a lot of work. I'm just gonna be honest, and I don't want anyone to like, just know that this decision has to be my own, and I'm not making any decision until at the end of my contract, which isn't until April of next year. So just know that like I'm not really looking for advice when it comes to it, but I'm just being honest that being a travel agent is fun and it has given me good opportunities. I have met, you know, vendors and are like business managers from those vendors, and being able to tour Universal hotels and it brought so much good to me, but at the same time, thinking about all the work that goes into it for such little payout, because my work is no cost to my client. I get paid by the vendor, but my commission isn't like groundbreaking. You know what I mean? Like, my commission is very slim. And so when you think about like all the work you put into booking the client, contacting the vendor if something is wrong with the reservation, doing travel packets, doing everything behind the scenes, to then only make, I'm not going to say an amount, but like to then only make like a small amount of money from it, it just doesn't seem, I've been kind of toying with like, is this worth it? And I never really did the travel agency for the money. I'll just be real. I did it because it was just a dream of mine. I wanted to help families who have such a low budget, because me and my husband, we live paycheck to paycheck. There are months where we don't know if we're going to be able to pay all of our bills, and yet we still prioritize at least taking like one trip a year and trying to figure that out with our budget. And I wanted to help other families who have a very low budget still do something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Disney trip. It doesn't have to be a cruise. I've helped people just going to Tennessee, going to Salem, Massachusetts, like things that are within their budget, so they can still take like a memorable trip, whether it just be a little weekend getaway, a quick like spring break, like schools or kids are out of school type of trip. Really enjoyed helping, and so that's why I thought about, I think I'm still gonna probably do it. I'm just not gonna do it as, I was putting like hours and hours into the travel agency, and I think that's what also has made my mental health not so great, is I think I'm just honestly burnt out between my full-time job and that. I feel like I've had no time to myself. I've had no time to really relax myself, because if I'm not working my full-time job, I'm on the computer all day working on travel agent stuff. And half the time it's not even because I have a client booked. It's because, you know, I'm making social media posts and trying to create reels and TikToks and trying to sell my business, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And so I'm just trying to toy with the idea of whether or not it's worth it. And like I said, I'm not necessarily looking for advice. I wanted to be honest, but you guys are like my friends, so I feel like I like venting to you guys and being honest with you guys when something just seems off, and lately just things have seemed a little off to me. But I know that I'm gonna like make the best decision that's for me, and so I'm not really worried about it. And I know like my company that I'm with is so understanding, my mentor's so understanding, plus I'm gonna be done with my mentor soon. I only have him for like 2 more sessions, and then that's it, and I'm on my own. So I do want to just at least stick it out to then, and then maybe I thought about just like, maybe I should just do 1 year without the mentorship, because I also think the mentorship is what put all this pressure on me, because I hated going to the meetings with him without having like a success story, you know. So anyways, I just wanted to hop on and just kind of like catch up and talk about why it's taken me so long to upload. And going forward, my hope is that all of my footage from this year I'm going to edit, and you might probably see like some like multiple uploads from me for a week, because my ultimate goal would be to have it so I'm done with footage. Like, I want all of the 2025 footage to be uploaded before 2026, and I only have 2 months left. So that's why I'm saying that there might be a lot of videos coming from me. The Disney trip vlogs, I think I'll push to January, but the rest of the vlog footage I want to put up. And then as far as Vlogmas goes, I don't think I'm going to be doing Vlogmas. I just feel like Vlogmas, I've always failed Vlogmas, and so I think instead of trying to do daily uploads or every other day uploads, I think what I might do if I do any form of Vlogmas, which like I said, I'm trying to get all of my footage uploaded by the end of the year, and so I don't know if that there's going to be a lot of space in my upload scheduling, that there will be space for Vlogmas. However, if I do it, I think it's going to be more of just like, you're going to get like a week in my life from, you know, just like, so you might only get like 4 vlogs for Vlogmas, and they're going to be weekly vlogs. That's just like, and that is if I can do it. So right now I can't promise. I'm going to try. I'd love to like film me decorating for Christmas and all that. I also, part of me wants to just do all that stuff without the camera, because I've always, for the past since I've ever been on YouTube, I've always been like, well, I can't decorate for Christmas because I need to vlog it. And I think I do kind of want to like take a step back and actually just do it without the camera, and then maybe show you guys just a small little showing of my decorations. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so going forward, you're gonna see a lot of uploads coming up, because I'm trying to upload all of my footage from 2025. And yeah, let's get into this. Get ready with me. This one is kind of a heavier one, because I'll be honest, I get really emotional in the beginning, so I'm going to be talking about my sister-in-law, but then I switch over to like more happy stuff. So thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for still being subscribed to me, and yeah, let's get into the video. Hey you guys, thank you for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me. I am actually getting ready for my sister-in-law's funeral today. It's bittersweet. I don't know how ready I am for today, but I did try to vlog this week, but I didn't check in a lot. So I thought maybe for this week's video we'll have a get ready with me, and that way I just kind of have like a week off from vlogging, if that makes sense. So we'll just go ahead and get started. I have my dress is in the dryer right now. I finally found my black dress and I had to wash it. So I'm hoping it'll be dry by the time we have to go. I want to shoot to get there by like noon, but we also have to pick up my mother-in-law on the way because she wants to come as well. So the first thing I'm applying is this e.l.f. Skin Sun Touchable Invisible Sunscreen. It's a sun protection and a blurring primer. I used this for the first time the other day, and I gotta say that I really like it. And in one of my past vlogs, I was mentioning that I don't usually put on sunscreen because I don't like the feeling of it on my skin. But then I tried this and I was like, okay, I like this because it just feels like a primer. This will be really good to use in Disney. Start off this vlog by just saying a big thank you to you guys. You guys have been giving such kind comments in my videos lately, you know, when it comes to, you know, the passing of my sister-in-law and just all around just support on my videos lately. It means the world to me that I've had your guys' support. Okay, don't cry, Melissa. I wanted to talk a little bit about Carrie in this video, just because I'm getting ready to go, you know, say goodbye to her. Carrie was my brother's wife, and they started dating the same year Cody and I started dating, so that was kind of cool. Like, I feel like that's why us as couples were so close and we spent a lot of time together, is because we kind of had like a similar timeline. Carrie, from the day I met her, I just knew that, oh my god, I don't want to cry when I'm about to do my makeup. Carrie was such a kind and generous soul. She was. From the day I met her, I remember meeting her for the first time. Alan, me, and my now husband, at the time he was just my boyfriend, but we had met up to do lunch at this like ramen place in town, and that's the first time I ever really like met her and talked to her. And I remember I immediately liked her. Like, I thought she was very nice, and she seemed to be really good for my brother. And, you know, I felt like my brother grew up a lot in his relationship with her, because my brother always, he had like a serious relationship before Carrie that didn't work out, obviously, but I don't know, I just feel like Carrie really helped Alan be the man that he is now. And like, she helped Alan like take risks and try different careers that probably Alan wouldn't have even thought to do before he met her. My brother is now like a social worker, and that's just like something I don't even think he would have even considered for himself. You know, growing up, he was always just like working on like lobster boats, or just doing like simple kind of jobs. And I don't think he ever really considered like having like a career until he met her. So, and she really pushed him and just like reminded him that, like, you know, it's not too late to start somewhere, you know. And so I don't think Alan would have become the man he is today had it not been for Carrie. And Carrie was just this, like, Alan describes her perfectly. She was like a black cat. Like, she loved spooky things. She loved, like, I was thinking about her, all I can think about are like moons and stars. And I really want to get like a black moon tattoo for her someday when I can afford it. But she was still so kind. She was so generous. I went to her for everything. Like, she was like another sister to me. I used to go to her about like trying for a baby when it wasn't happening. I would cry to her because I knew that she, you know, she's a mom, so like she went through that stuff. And I used to go to her for everything. Like, there are things I went to Carrie for that I didn't even go to like my own family with, just because she just had this way about her that you felt like you could just talk to her about everything. It's just so hard to like not be angry about her having to leave this earth so soon. She was only 40 years old. I didn't expect to cry this much. I think that like Carrie is probably like one of the reasons too that I am so close to my brother, because I mean, I'm sure everyone understands when you get older, you and your siblings tend to like not see each other as frequently. And I felt like that was kind of happening with Alan, but with Carrie, like, she always wanted to hang out. She always wanted to go out to dinner, and she always wanted to, and we just had these like little traditions every year. And I feel like that is what made us so close. And she was just always ready to like jump in and help with anything we need. Like, my TVs were mounted with her because of her and Alan. When me and my husband went on our honeymoon, they literally came in because they were cat sitting for us. They came in and just started like hanging stuff up that needed to be hung while we were gone. She just like, she had this way about her that just, she was willing to help anyone with anything. And I am just so grateful that she was a part of our family, even if it was just a short time. Because I know 6 years, you guys, is not a long time. And I think that's also why it's so hard to not get angry, because it's just not fair that her and my brother didn't have more time to build their life together. Anyways. And honestly, like, I don't share a lot about like what happened to her just because it's not my business to tell. But she just had like this strain of illnesses and things that happened to her over the course of like a year, and it just all kind of caught up. And the sad thing is that the day that she passed away, my brother was going down to talk to her doctors because she was going to get discharged from the hospital because they were amazed at how well she was doing, and she ended up crashing and they just couldn't bring her back. And it's still such a shock just because like I had just talked to her that morning, and she was saying that, you know, fingers crossed that she was going to be coming home. And it's just crazy to think that just like a few hours later she was gone. It was like 2 hours after I talked to her. But I'm glad I got the talking portion about her out of the way before my makeup, because if I start crying during my makeup, I don't know how I would have held on. But I'm trying to decide what I'm doing for eye color today. Ugh, I feel like I have like an eyelash or something in my eye. My vanity. I have so much in my vanity. I really need to declutter it, but I was gonna sell this vanity. I had it listed. I even had like a couple of people. I'm gonna try my Lorac Pro 4. I haven't used this in a hot minute. I was gonna attempt to sell this and replace it with a desk, but then as I like started kind of like playing with makeup a little bit more, because that was really the big reason. I really don't wear makeup anymore, you guys. It's very rare. Like I pretty much wear makeup at a special occasion like this. Other than that, you really probably won't see me with makeup just because I don't wear it to work. And then my days off, I'm usually home. So then it's not like I'm putting on makeup to just be at home. I thought about doing makeup more when I'm home. Just because I'm also trying to grow my TikTok, and I want to do more videos. The problem is, so let's talk about TikTok for a second, because in my mukbang I was saying how I was growing my TikTok, and that's why I wasn't really posting on here, because I was focusing. Well, I haven't posted on TikTok in a while. TikTok was something that I got burnt out really fast because, one, in order to grow your platform, you have to post every single day. I have not been posting, and every time I check my followers, it goes down. So I'm going to be losing all my followers from not posting. But it's also so hard because TikTok is based off... So TikTok is basically run by AI. And in order to like succeed, they basically want you to engage with other creators, which means that they don't want you doom scrolling. They don't want you scrolling and not liking or commenting. And I was someone that never really commented on people's videos before I became a creator. I would like the videos, but that was it. And they want you to like engage from the bottom up, and they want you to watch the videos all the way through. And if you don't do that, your stuff don't get pushed out. And it makes it so it's really hard, because it's like, I don't even open TikTok anymore. Like, I watch Instagram Reels because I'm not trying to really grow Instagram. So I feel like I'm free to just like videos over there and not really comment. And so I haven't really been opening the TikTok app because I like don't want to... I get this like anxiety, like this pressure on me as I'm watching videos that I need to be commenting, and sometimes I just don't know what to say. And I'd rather comment something genuine instead of like on my videos. I get a lot of people that are like supporting or follow for follow, and it's like, I don't want to go engage with you if that's all you're going to post on mine as a comment. So I haven't really been on TikTok, and I know I'm going to lose all my followers, but you know what? I'm at the point where I just feel like that's probably okay. I really originally wanted to just grow the TikTok for the travel agency. But then when I saw that you could like actually make real money from it, and I did make some money, not a lot. Like, let's be real. I probably made like maybe $20, but still that was, I mean, I've never made money off YouTube. So to me, I was like, I might have a chance of actually making a side income off of this. Now, here's to say I'm not totally giving up. I actually just received a couple of samples that I have to make TikTok shop videos for. But I don't know. I've been wanting to wait until I actually have some decent video ideas to put out, because I felt like I was just like throwing videos together for the sake of actually wanting to post consistently, if that makes sense. But I want to actually like find a niche, and my niche was just travel agency. I was only posting travel stuff. But then as I wanted to grow it more for like the TikTok shop affiliate program, I was like, well, maybe I should try to, I got eyeshadow all over my cheek. Maybe I should just try to post more of my everyday life, because I don't travel a whole lot, you know, even though I'm a travel agent. So I am going to go back to posting on it eventually. I just need to figure out, you know, what I want to do and what I want to post. But I have the next like 3 days off. I have today off, tomorrow and Monday. So maybe I'll just try to find some time to film some videos in that time. Okay, we got that. That's what my eyeshadow looks like for today. I think that looks pretty good. I have to wear eyeliner. I still to this day, if you guys are OGs, I still to this day have to wear liquid liner on my top lid. I just don't feel right without it. Speaking of traveling, we are going back to Disney in September. I have a conference for my travel agency in September, the end of September. And the dates of the conference happen to be around Cody's birthday, because the conference ends on the 25th and Cody's is the 27th of September. So I was like, well, why don't we just turn it into a birthday trip? So we're going down from the 22nd to the 28th of September. And we're staying at All Star Sports again. We really like All Star Sports. The beds are really comfortable. I prefer, if I'm gonna stay at Disney, it's really hard for me not to stay at either All Stars, at the All Star Resorts or Pop Century. Pop Century and the All Star Resorts are essentially the same thing. They look exactly the same, just slightly different theming. But if you go into the rooms of the hotels, they're literally the same. The difference between Pop Century and All Stars Resort is the Skyliner. We originally were going to stay at Pop for the Skyliner, and then we just wanted to save a little bit more money on the trip, so then we switched to All Star Sports. All Star Sports is usually like the cheapest. Like sometimes it'll even be cheaper to stay at All Star Sports than the other two All Star resorts. But we really like it. I think the beds are the most comfortable at All Star Sports. And we requested a king bed again. I'm wondering if they give it to us, if they're going to give us the same room we had on our honeymoon. Oh, the 23rd is Universal Day. So we're going to be touring different Universal resorts and then spending the rest of the day at Universal. So Cody's going to meet up with us when we start doing the Universal theme park. Once we start getting into the theme park, Cody's going to come meet up with me. I don't know. Then the 24th is a like all day class day. So we're going to be doing a conference from like 9 to 5 and doing like classrooms. So Cody's gonna go to Epcot that day, and then I'm gonna meet up with him afterwards. Last day, we're still trying to figure out our itinerary. The last day of the conference is the 25th, but that day is just from 9 to 11. So we're thinking of either meeting at Magic Kingdom, because our conference is at the Contemporary, so, and the Contemporary is within walking distance to Magic Kingdom. So we're thinking about either doing Magic Kingdom that day, doing Hollywood Studios that day afterwards, or we're thinking about making that be a rest day, and then Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party's the night of the 25th, and we've thought about doing that instead. Hello.
Hi.
Filming and get ready with me.
Nice.
You're on camera. If you're gonna undress, do it now while I can edit you out.
Okay.
We're not entirely sure yet. I really do want to do the Not So Scary Halloween Party for the sake of the travel agency and content, but it's gonna cost more money to do the Halloween party, and we also want to do the we want to do Universal on Cody's birthday. We want to go to Epic Universe, because Epic Universe is the brand new park through Universal, and they're gonna have Super Nintendo World and another Harry Potter World. Oop, jeez. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay. This is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. It's a little dark, I think. But what I do is I just kind of slap it on. I don't really care about having like a huge amount of like coverage, but this is just translucent powder from Siete. I got this from like a box, I think. I just want the concealer. Actually, that looks pretty good. Okay. So we want to go to Epic Universe on Cody's birthday. And tickets to Epic Universe are also going to cost money. So we're trying to decide, do we want to do the Halloween party or do just 3 days in the parks and that's it? If we do the Halloween party, we're going to cut our park tickets down to 2 park tickets. So that way we're using those for Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And then the day of the party would be our Magic Kingdom day. However, doing it that way, it actually still costs a little bit more money, even cutting down to 2 tickets. So I don't know. We have to think about it a little bit and decide. Because the other side of it, though, is not, if we don't do the party and we just do 3 days in the parks and Universal, the rate we're going to have no rest day. And doing the Halloween party, we were at least going to rest from like 11 to 4. And then we go to the, sorry, and then the Halloween party, you can get into the party at 4. So, I don't know. We still have to decide what we're doing. I'm also trying to do some things with the other travel agents, and a lot of them are going to the Halloween party on the 25th. So I feel like I really want to go to the Halloween party with them. They also one of them just mentioned too that she's thinking about going to, on the day that we're touring Universal, she's thinking about staying for Halloween Horror Nights. So then we have that to consider. So I don't know. I really don't know. So it's just something that we have to talk about and decide. We don't have to decide right now, but when we do buy the Halloween party tickets, we have to pay in full. And that's why we're trying to decide, because without paying it, we just have to have the trip paid off by August. And then we have to buy our Epic Universe tickets for his birthday. So I don't know. We're still discussing it. And as always, I will be vlogging the trip. So you guys can look forward to that. I'm going to attempt to vlog it for both YouTube and TikTok, but we'll have to see if I can accomplish that. But yeah, I'm not really sure. But I think that's everything. I'm all ready now. I just had to put on my dress, but still in the dryer. Thanks so much for watching this Get Ready With Me. I know it was all over the place. I haven't done one in a while. And thank you guys again for all your kind words about my family and my sister-in-law. And yeah, if you guys liked this video and you want to see more Get Ready With Me's on my channel, please don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Just go ahead and click that little red thing, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.